Okay. So, I've tried to record and upload this specifically a couple of times. I could not upload it. I wasn't being 100% honest with myself. And I don't believe that I would have been happy with the decisions I was making with what I was saying in the video. I will still say all the same stuff, but I'm gonna add some caveats because frankly, I would not be happy with the decisions that I would be making. First things first, I'm sure everyone has probably since forgotten because it's been 4 to 6-ish months. I gotta double check. About 5-6-ish months. Switch 2 release. Unfortunately, Nintendo has been so predatory and anti-consumer that I cannot in good conscience buy any more Nintendo products, which is sad. Because story time, I grew up on Nintendo games. My dad bought a PS2 when it came out when I was like 10 or 11 or something like that. And one of the first games that was available that he bought was God of War. But other than that, I was a Nintendo kid. As I got older, I discovered the finer things in life, PC games, indie stuff. I've definitely moved away from playing a lot of Nintendo, but I still would buy like the new Pokemon game or buy the new Mario game. I stopped here in the last few years because I was playing other things. I was, trying other kinds of games, and I just stopped kind of buying Nintendo product. Then they announced the Switch 2 and the rumors about them bricking, like being able to like have a kill switch to like brick people's consoles were floating around. Before it even released, when I discovered that, I was resolute that I would never buy a Switch 2. And I'm gonna stand on that. Said that I wasn't going to buy any more Nintendo products. And in a fashion, I'm going to stick to my guns on that. But I don't want to restrict myself because some of my favorite games are like strictly like Nintendo like access, like on Nintendo consoles and stuff like that. So I told myself I would not buy anything else from Nintendo until they pull their head out of their ass, which impossible mode, like in difficulty impossible, because money. I don't think they're gonna go back. I don't think they're going to fix anything, especially since on release Switch 2, like Nintendo Switch 2 was one of their most profitable consoles. Like clearly they are selling on nostalgia, and if you don't have any reason to be afraid that they're going to break your console, like you don't have any fears. But to say that I'm upset with Nintendo is an understatement. Eclectic, frankly. But I grew up on games that they haven't since released anywhere for people to access, or they're games that are like Nintendo only. Like I do have Nintendo consoles. I've got the Switch, a couple 3DSs, a Game Boy Advance SP at the moment. There are games that I would only be able to play if I had a Nintendo console or something approximate. Unfortunately, if I were to stand by never buying any Nintendo product again, I would mention something. I'm sorry, I'm off center. I would never be able to play anything like that, either personally for myself, because there are some games I will probably never record for, or probably, I don't know, I love games and want to share them with people. never be able to record like anything even related to Nintendo. Like a couple of the games off the top of my head that are like my very favorite thing that I'd never be able to play if I stuck to like never play anything Nintendo or like never do anything concerning Nintendo. Aria of Souls, Castlevania Aria of Souls, and Golden Sun. Two of my top like 5 favorite games. Love them to death. Both of them played them in my formative years. Super, super important to me. I'd never be able to play them personally or on here. Which, considering that what his name is, Jupiter something. This guy. This guy. Yeah, okay. Alright, right. Yeah, this guy. Plays so much Aria of Souls content, right? And Dawn of Souls was okay, but Aria of Souls was where it was at. He does like randomizers, and he also does speedruns. And I don't know about playing specifically like the any percent and like trying to actually speedrun that, because it's now optimized to within 5 minutes or like 3 minutes or something like that. I would have to do a little bit of finagling, but the glitches that they do to make those big skips are actually really easy to execute. I've accidentally done one of them myself, just to test it. And another one looked like it would be pretty easy with like 10-20 minutes of practice to be able to do. And then at that point, it's just skill to kill the final boss and you're done with the game. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to do that. I would like to show off my passion for Aria of Souls and be able to play that and have people tell me I'm bad at this game, or hey, you're not so bad at this game. And with Golden Sun, favorite game. Definitely like sits in the top 3 at any given time. So important to me. And I haven't played it in about a decade. And I really want to play it again. I really want to play it again. I love it so much. I have so much fun playing that game. I think there's only been one time that I haven't killed the super boss. And it was only the one time because I didn't even know the super boss existed. I played it like 8 times in my life. It's a long game too. It's pretty chunky. And I've been thinking of like replaying it. First, like, small channel update. Like, speaking of like the whole like gaming thing, I don't believe that I will be doing new stuff. I tried it for a little bit, but the scene's too competitive, it's too saturated, and you have to be on top of it. Unfortunately, I do not have the luxury, like, if they're still up by the time you see this, Final Fantasy 14, like, news things, first off, not great for the algorithm. You know, they get a bunch of attention in like the first week, and then they fall off. And I don't want that for my channel, because I want to try something a little different, and I, you know, definitely want to make a thing out of this and like actually make something of my channel. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while because I enjoy playing games. I enjoy playing games with people, specifically challenge runs, speed runs, self-imposed challenges, like the 3 heart challenge in The Legend of Zelda, for example, or Iron Man. Speaking of, one of the challenges that I'm doing right now, if you catch this the day I release it, I will likely be over streaming doing the RuneScape 3 leagues, at least this week and next week, because here in about, it is actually a week, 7 days from now, a week from now, like actually 7 days from now, October 15th, old school RuneScape Gridmaster. I enjoy RuneScape, and at some point I found that I don't give a damn what people think about me. So I'm gonna play what I want to play and not worry about if people think I'm a nerd. I am a nerd, and I enjoy playing RuneScape in general. But I have fallen in love again with old school. I haven't played it since I was like 10, and picked up RS3 about 8 years ago ish, and then picked it up from time to time over the last few years. And then I started this old school group Iron Man with one of my best friends. I may stream some of that after the Gridmaster, but I've got a couple of challenges for that after the Gridmaster that I want to put on here. On top of that, obviously, the goal is challenge runs. So unfortunately, I would not have, like I was saying earlier, a Golden Sun playthrough on here unless people want it. Like, if you've never played Golden Sun and you want me glazing the fuck out of it, you could absolutely, you know, let me know. Be like, hey, you were talking about Golden Sun. Do you want to play Golden Sun? I always will play Golden Sun. It's a stupid question. Are you gonna play Golden Sun? Then I might. I don't know that I'll put it on the channel, but that's content that will always be good. But it would take away from the challenge run aspect of the channel that I'm like moving to right now. And so it might have to happen later because, you know, appeal to the algorithm. I want to give my channel the best opportunity I can. My channel's already really old, to be completely friggin' honest. I tried this, I tried to start doing this almost a decade ago, and I tried to start with playing some Diablo 2, and suffice it to say, I did not have the same energy. So I've tried on and off, and so story time, back to story time, I guess. I tried it on and off, and I told myself this year that I would give it the best shot I could. Problem with that, though, is life likes to get in the way of anybody trying anything, which for a while I wasn't letting get to me until it really got to me. There we go. I had to have a surgery. Apparently had a little tumor in my face. It was completely benign. I'm okay. Nothing's wrong. Just had to get it taken out because it's easier to just take it out and not worry about having to continue to observe a slowly growing lump in my face. But now I'm getting back into it. I'm gonna get back on the ball with everything. I intended on actually starting to do stuff for this channel, and now that I have the energy, I still have some problems that I have to juggle, of course, but I told myself that I would be making content on this channel this year and that I wouldn't let anything get in my way. Unfortunately, you can't stop everything, but I feel better enough now that I want to do that. That I want to finally get on here, start doing challenge runs and stuff like that. I got all kinds of ideas, definitely pulling a lot of inspiration from a bunch of different content creators. I admire the shit out of them, admire the hell out of them. Definitely gonna try to give it my best shot. Definitely take a little bit of their inspiration and see where it goes and give it my damnedest. I know it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be slow going at first. Post editing me again. I'm sorry yapping a lot. I still intend on streaming tonight, even though it took me like 3 hours to edit a 20-minute video. Still intend on streaming. Still going to be RS3. Probably going to start with Giant Mole and go from there. Subscribe if you want to come along for the ride and see what might happen in this channel. if you want to see what happens, at least. You don't have to. I hate the call to action type of stuff. Yeah. Subscribe to come take a look and come along on this ride and potentially have some fun. All right.